working out. How's your summer been going so far?
It's pretty good. Just waking up at 7 every day, coming out here. Speed camp is rough.
You got a lot of guys out here, a lot of different sports. Just kind of talk about, the Brookfield Central community as a whole and all the athletes out here getting together and kind of working out together.
Well, us as a school, we really just try to make everybody better. It's not really just football. There's soccer guys out here, track guys, basketball guys. We all just work as a family.
Obviously, your main focus is football. You're heading into your junior season. Do you take on a leadership role? Do you find yourself being a little bit more vocal this year as opposed to last year?
Yeah, I'm a little more vocal than last year, but I'm still not really a vocal guy. Lead by example mostly.
Okay. What kind of stuff are you working on this summer, trying to get better? What kind of stuff are you trying to improve on?
Just my fitness, get a little more wind on me, speed, and just packing on some muscle.
We got to talk a little bit about recruiting. Take us back to the early offer from Wisconsin. I think it was at a practice. Did you expect that, and what was your reaction to getting that offer?
I wasn't really expecting it at all, to be honest. Just going up there on a visit, me and Coach Kennedy went up there and started talking to Coach, and he gave me the offer that I'm very thankful for.
What kind of feedback did they give you? What made them maybe want to offer so early in the process?
I guess they really just see something in me. I don't really know what it is, though, but I'll take it.
They kind of see you as an inside guy or outside linebacker. If they kind of got specific, is where they like you?
Yeah, more inside. Doesn't matter to me. It's just defense.
Okay. You got up there for, I think, the spring game. How did that visit go?
That was great. Good spring game. Got to meet some of the guys. Talk to some of the players. It's nice.
How was your relationship with that coaching staff?
I felt really connected with the linebacker coaches when I went up there. It wasn't too bad.
You got to camp there as well this summer. How'd that camp go? What kind of feedback did you get from the coaches then?
A lot of feedback. Just keep working. When you get to the speed camp, go all out. Took some things from the camp also.
Wisconsin being the in-state school, I saw your parents with a lot of Badger gear on. Is that a school you grew up watching? Is it following? Or, what's your interest in Wisconsin at this point?
Yeah, growing up in Wisconsin, got to watch the games, March Madness, all that. Just Russell Wilson, watch the Badgers.
What other schools have you been hearing from so far?
None really. No offers, just Wisconsin.
Okay. Were you able to camp any other places this summer?
No, I haven't been anywhere, any camps.
And then just kind of going to your junior season, do you think much about recruiting? Is that something that you kind of put on the back seat
I'm
there?
just ready to play football.
What kind of stuff what's your team goal for this junior season, as just a team?
Our goal every year is state championship, no doubt about it.
And maybe what's the biggest jump you think you've maybe made from your sophomore to junior season?
The weight I gained. I gained about 40 pounds, 210 now. Used to be 170 last year. So.
Do you see yourself continuing to grow? What's maybe an ideal playing weight for you maybe in a couple years?
Probably graduating and moving on to college. I think I'll be at like 240.
Okay, great. Well, Reggie, thank you so much for your time today.
Yeah, thank you.
From a workout standpoint, from a weight room, what kind of guy is Reggie?
Extremely hard worker. He's very coachable, which is always nice, and he has the attitude that he wants to get better, which is really neat to be around. And he's continuing to grow and get stronger and stronger. He's still growing into his frame. I think he has, potential to be a little bit bigger and stronger and faster, but that's going to come with time. So I think as he continues to get better and older, he's going to be, the translation from the weight room is going to really carry him to the field.
Right. If he got into whatever school he goes to, that weight program, he said maybe about 240 pounds. Where do you see him in 2, 3, 4 years?
Yeah, I think he would be a really good either outside linebacker, DN. He's probably, I don't think he's going to be able to be a 270 guy like we had a couple years with Cheekway where he's at 270 now. But he can be a 240, 250 guy and maybe a speed guy off the edge. So I think really the next level is going to be dictated on what side he's going to play at or where they plan on playing on.
And the guys you've seen either working out in high school or even at your time at Wisconsin or in the NFL, where does he stack up in terms of, as a junior in high school, his body compared to, what you've seen from other guys?
I think he stacks up right up with all the other guys. Usually most guys do make that transition really from their junior, senior year, so he's still got a little bit of time left, but I think now it's starting to get that, hey, as I get stronger in the weight room, I can use that strength to my advantage.
Okay.